Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Scars, your L Champion, or your double L Champion, your WWE Slam Zone 2 years running podcast heavyweight champion, and your new WWE Slam Zone prediction heavyweight champion, which pretty much we can call this the AEW Slam Zone podcast championship and the AEW Slam Zone prediction show champion. Yes, as you guys know, I am here to review one of the best shows in AEW Dynamite from December 4th, 2019. It was live in Chicago, Illinois, or Champaign, Illinois. But yeah, the Michael Scars Show is going to take over the WWE Slam Zone with now the AEW Slam Zone. So let's get on to the very first match and or segment. We had a 6-man tag match. We had the Elite, which pretty much I call them the Elite because they're pretty much the Elite. We had Dustin Rhodes and the Young Bucks taking on the Inner Circle. As you guys know, if you go to Being the Elite on YouTube, they had a little takeover called Being the Inner Circle of Sammy Guevara, Ortiz, and Santana. Now, I thought the 6-man tag match was a really, really good match. I thought it was really good back and forth pace match. You had Sammy Guevara with his phone trying to do a vlog in the middle of the match. Because if you guys don't know, go to Sammy Guevara, really good YouTuber. He does a lot of AEW videos on his stuff. I mean, he did a great job. I mean, he tried to do some kind of a flip, but then all of a sudden he did a one of the backflip kind of deals and got super kicked by all three. But your winner of that match was Dustin Rhodes and the Young Bucks, with the Young Bucks doing their famous the tombstone kind of deal, the flip. Matt does a flip over the top rope and then does a tombstone kind of deal. Mr. Merch Freak himself, which he could be my merch freak if he's not here at my house trying to give me some merchandise. But yeah, anyways, I mean, this is good. The Michael Scars AEW Takeover Show. I mean, the AEW.
Anyway, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why the producer was muting my mic, Michael. It was probably your stupid Bray Wyatt is producing this crap. But anyway,
no, wait. The guy that was producing my show is it's Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy, how are you doing, young man? How are you doing? Good thing you did tonight with Chris Jericho. Did a great show. He's my producer for the AEW Slam Zone, as you can call it now.
AEW, all elite and nobody Slam Zone? No, that's bullcrap, Michael, because this is the Fatback Greasy Show, and this is the WWE Slam Zone. And get this, Michael, I am reviewing NXT because we are NXT. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't even care about what Michael the Crap Miner and his stupid all elite of nobody's review show, his little review show, because we're going back in that. We're going to war. Fatback Greasy Show versus the Michael Scars AEW review show. And this is my NXT review show. So we're going to war, Michael, and I'm going to tell you how much better that NXT is than AEW.
I apologize. My show is brought to you by Cheetos. Get your yummy bag of Cheetos Crunch.
Yeah. And you know what? Hold on one second. And the Fatback Greasy Show is brought to you by Fatback Pepsi, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Fatback Pepsi. It's awesome stuff. Go out and buy Fatback Pepsi. You will love it. So let's just go on and review the first segment of the night, since Michael already reviewed his first segment. But our first segment was a little bit better than that boring crap of AEW. So let's go on. We had NXT Live from Full Sail University at Full Sail Live, the NXT Arena. And we have started off with Mauro Ranallo. He is back, ladies and gentlemen, on the comment, and he introduces everybody to the show. He welcomes everybody to the show and going over tonight's show. And then all of a sudden, Killian Dane comes out, ladies and gentlemen, and says that Damian Priest is not man enough to fight him tonight. Damian Priest is out with some 3 cracked ribs. He can't fight. So, in other words, Dane called out anybody from the back, and out come Pete Dunne, ladies and gentlemen. Great match. It went back and forth. Pete Dunne went to try to break the fingers of Killian Dane, but it didn't work. Dane falls back and slams Dunne to the mat from the top rope. It was just over for stupid Pete Dunne, I guess. So, anyway, Killian Dane got the win, ladies and gentlemen. And this match was so much better because it was better than AEW. How's that?
Wow. Nice match. I mean, good match. I mean,
that's right.
Killer Dane must be related to me because I mean, him and I have the same beard, and him and I are dominant, and we should be dominant champions. Which I might present him the AEW title. So now that his crappy show first match is over with, now we're back to the AEW Slam Zone. We're going to get on to our second match of the night. We had Trent with Chuck Taylor and the Mr. Ocean Cassidy, a great comedy wrestler, better than Santino Marella back in the day. He took on Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix didn't have Pentagon Jr. at ringside. I have to say, great back and forth match. 2 great high flyers of Rey Fenix, part of the Lucha Brothers, one half of the AAA World Tag Team Champions, and Trent Barella, part of the best friends. I know, no best friends. You always got to have a hug to be best friends. But I have to say, good match. Great match. Your winner of that match was Rey Fenix. It was great to see Rey Fenix with a victory. As you all know, they are the most dominant tag team in the universe. Not forgotten retards or anybody in WWE Slam Zone. No, better than Fatback, Greasy, and Willie Joe. I mean, better than them two. I mean, they would destroy them two. They'll just beat the crap out of them two. Zero Mero. Great second match.
Yeah. Anyway, who is Sammy Guevara? Anyway, he's a YouTube star. How can he be a wrestler, Michael? We don't have YouTube star wrestlers on NXT. We have professional wrestlers, not YouTube stars. Okay, you got it, Michael. We have.
I mean, Sammy's pretty good. I mean, I could be on the Sammy Guevara show. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to go be on his show. I mean, I could be part of Being the Elite with my Twitter question. As you guys know, we'll be on Be the Elite mailbag. So stay tuned for that. So it's going to be fun.
Really, Sammy Guevara has a YouTube channel, and he vlogs his stupid videos inside a stupid AEW nobody ring, and he gets beat up. It's funny. Go out and watch it. It's very funny. Your guy gets beat up all the time. Inner circle,
and he gets the camera taken away from the little guy. I can't remember what his name is, but yeah,
he's an idiot. But anyway, let's move on to some better stuff, ladies and gentlemen. The Fatback Greasy show is the hit of the night, not Michael's Scars AEW review. Anyway, let's go on. We had the next segment was here we go. Here's Michael's team. Get ready. Wait for it. The undisputed losers. Baby. Boom. That's what I say about it, and that's undisputed. So we had the Undisputed Losers. They come out. They said, "Oh, we have the November to remember." Blah 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 blah. Well, I beat Pete Dunne at Survivor Series, and we win. We win. No, you didn't. You didn't win at War Games. There, you did. Loser Adam Cole, baby. Because you know what, Adam Cole, baby, you're a loser, just like Kyle O'Reilly parts. He's a loser. And stupid Bobby Fishcamp, he wasn't there tonight. He's a loser too. And then Roderick Strongman, he's stupid as well. So you know what? You know what? You know what, ladies and gentlemen? You know what? I am sick and tired of this stupid Michael's crap scar show. So it's over. Okay? It's over, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go on and talk about this segment. Adam Cole calls. He wants Finn Balor to give him some answers tonight. He didn't give Finn Balor. He got Keith Lee. He came out and he tried to beat down the Undisputed Era. And Kyle O'Reilly told Keith Lee, he must have got this from me. He must watch the Fatback Greasy show and the WWE Slam Zone, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to tell you this. Because he told Keith Lee he was a loser, but it's the other way around because Kyle O'Reilly parts is a loser, baby. Boom. So anyway, Keith Lee tried to beat the Undisputed Era up. It didn't work. But Tommaso Ciampa come out and helped Keith Lee. And the Undisputed Losers is a bunch of chickens because they ran out of the ring and they just run their mouth, little chickens and all that crap. So anyway, later on we're going to get that's how we get our main event, Michael, because our main event was an amazing main event. It was the Undisputed Losers versus Keith Lee, Tommaso Ciampa, and Dijakovic. Feast your eyes. So we'll get to that main event later. But Michael, I don't think your segment next will top it. How's that?
Come off. Okay, good job, Jungle Boy. Thank you for getting me back on. I mean, he doesn't know better wrestling than AEW. So we're going to get on to the first segment of the night. We had Cody Rhodes coming out, and see, I cut him off. So Cody Rhodes came out and was talking about how many times he's faced so many other wrestlers, and he then talks about MJF. Tells MJF, all you had to do was ask. I had the match myself. I could have won the AEW World Heavyweight Championship at Full Gear, but you decided to take the coward way out and throw a towel in the middle of the ring. So he talks about MJF. He said, what is it going to take for you to have a match with me? Do I have to give you my shoes? He threw his shoes in the ring. I had some kind of a ring or some kind of thing he threw in the middle of the ring. He had Justin Roberts bring in a briefcase of $50,000, and he said, take $100 bill and give it to a young man, a young scholar man. He looks pretty cool kid in the audience, and he said thank you. But yeah, that was a good segment. We had Tony Schiavone. As you guys know, he's the best commentator, better than Mario Renato, or whatever the hell his stupid name is, from WWE Slam Zone. If you guys want to vote for AEW Slam Zone. I mean, it's going to be the best show in the world. But yeah, that's it for the third match and/or segment. At least I have mine's written down more than Fatback Greasy does. Doesn't even have anything written down. He just goes off by what it says on the TV, on the website. So yeah, that is it for my segment for AEW Slam Zone. Take it away, you weirdo.
I just fell asleep just listening to all that. Michael, I don't understand. AEW is just bye. That's what I say about you. But anyway, I fell asleep. I'm sorry. I got Michael out of the frame because he's. Thank you, Eric Young. Thank you for that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the next match. We had Xia Li, the Chinese with the fan lady. She's pretty awesome. and she had a backstage promo saying, "Oh, I'm fired up. I want to face Shayna Baszler." And she won a death wish, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, come on. She's wrestling the NXT Women's Champion of the world. She's wanting a death wish, I guess. It's going to be a mugging, and it was a mugging, ladies and gentlemen. And this was an excellent match, but it was you had Shayna Baszler take the win here. Xia Li, went for a sunset flip power bomb, hit it for 2 count, didn't get it, and then she misses with a tornado kick, but Baszler drops her into the Kurita clutch, and she got the win, the submission magician, Shayna Baszler. And then after the match, Baszler stands tall as her music hits, and she raises the title, and they go to replays, ladies and gentlemen. And then Rhea Ripley versus Dakota Kai will be back after the commercial. So this match was pretty darn good, but it was a mugging, Michael, because you know what, Michael? That was great. What you got? AEW women match? What? Who cares? NXT is better. NXT is better. NXT is way.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I had to scare him off with the Fiend. Thank you, Fiend. Thank you for that. So we're going to go ahead with the 4th match of the, I'm sorry, let me grab my one title here, the AEW Slam Zone Prediction Championship. All right, we're going to go into our 4th match, a 20-minute time limit match. We had Nyla Rose versus Leva Bates, the librarian, which, to me, I think the librarians are getting really bad. I don't like them. I don't know why they started that kind of gimmick here in AEW. Nyla Rose just destroys Leva Bates. Pete LeVar, or whatever his name is, tries to jump in, picks him up, choke slams him. Nyla Rose dominates this match. After the match, somebody decides to come out and tries to put Nyla Rose to the table. But Nyla Rose puts the referee through a table and puts Britt Baker on top of him. After that, after the commercial break came on, Nyla Rose was suspended for hurting a referee. So Nyla Rose winning this match, I really don't think she's ready to becoming the AEW Women's Champion. She's lost a lot of matches AEW to what? Japanese women. I mean, you're the most dominant woman in AEW, and you lose to a woman, to Chinese women, to Japanese women that I don't like. So yeah, pretty much that's about it. Real quick, we're going to go into the El Champion of Chris Jericho. Coming down to the ring, he shows off his brand new bottle of liquor called the A Little Bit of the Bubbly. Go to alittlebitofthebubbly.com and order your case of sparkling wine, which yours truly might one day buy someday, but I'm not that much of a drinker. So he decides to come out and he says, you know what, I have a list of people that I don't want to face. So all the fans were saying the list of Jericho, the list of Jericho. And he said, no, get out of 2016. This is not 2016. So he shows a new board. It says the lexicon of El Champion. And he pretty much writes down the list. Dinosaurs, Hangman Page, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. He had a list of every even he had Fatback Greasy's name on that list. I mean, I was surprised when I heard that his name was on there. I was like, oh, sweet. Fatback Greasy is on Jericho's list. So then out comes Jungle Boy and, Luchasaurus, which I think he needs to start being an actual superstar and start wrestling instead of just picking up Jungle Boy and all that kind of stuff. Came out Jurassic Express. Jungle Boy comes out and he talks crap to Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy takes the mic and he says December 18th, December 18th, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to become the next AEW World Champion, which to me, I really don't think he needs to be the World Heavyweight Champion, because if you give it to Jungle Boy, it's going to be a bloodfest kind of deal way. Somebody might come out and help Jungle Boy. I don't know. We'll see what happens on the 18th. But if I were to pick, I go Chris Jericho to win it. Jericho needs to start going in with different superstars. He could have John Moxley. You can have starting. I'm hearing rumors that AEW might be starting things with New Japan Pro Wrestling because of Jericho going to Wrestle Kingdom 14 to face off against Evil or Goto or whatever the hell his name is that he's going to face. Here's Tashari or who's facing. But great segment from Chris Jericho, the El Champion. A little bit of the bubbly was produced. So go to a little bit of the bubbly.com to get your order of the greatest sparkling wine. I wish I had one because, I wouldn't mind trying it. But that's it. The segment. We had some other garbage things with the Dark Order, which I don't care about the Dark Order. They're just gothic idiots. So where's Fatback? Jungle Boy, you know where Fatback Greasy is? I mean, is he? There he is.
Is that stupid feed gone? Oh, stupid.
Yeah, he left. He had to go get ready to shave Daniel Bryan's beard.
I hit my head on the floor again, like for the 5th time because of that.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, the Fiend debuted here at AEW Slam Zone. I mean, he made a good debut.
No, it's the WWE Slam Zone, the Fatback Greasy NXT review show. Okay? Get it right, Michael. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move on instead of this boring AEW. Who in the world is the Dark Order? Who they trying to be? NWO? You know what? I ain't joining no Dark Order. I am joining the NWO Wolfpack. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack. You might wind up in a body bag. Yeah, okay. Michael's booing. Yeah, you boo yourself there, Michael. So, hey, the AEW show. Bye, Michael. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the next match of the evening. We have the Forgotten Sons taking on Evolve's Leon Ruff and Adrian Alinas. And this was just a slobber knocker, another mugging. We had the Forgotten Sons hit the foot stomp to Adrian Alinas, and it was over. The Forgotten Sons, my team, ladies and gentlemen, Fatback Greasy's team, is the best in NXT. They should be the NXT Tag Team Champions of the world and get them off that stupid undisputed losers, baby. So anyway, I'm going to get this review moving. So Dakota Kai was next, taking on Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley comes out, ladies and gentlemen, and says, well, you know what, Dakota? We can play mind games as well. Well, and you know what? Since you attacked Mia Yim, we're going to have Mia Yim get some revenge tonight. Mia Yim comes out, and she storms to the ring, takes out Dakota Kai, keeps beating up Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai comes back, beats up Mia Yim. They go back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. And then Jessamine Duke, Maria Sheriff, they come out, they beat up Ripley. And then, after all this commotion and everything, they just take Ripley out. Baszler says, you want a title match? You want a title match there, Rhea Ripley? So you're going to get your title match in 2 weeks, December 18th. The show at Full Sail, that Fatback Greasy is going to be there live to see. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be epic. I can't wait to see that match live. It's going to be incredible, ladies and gentlemen. And so we also have, after this, we have a Kathy Kelly. Kathy Kelly, I'm not a big fan of Kathy Kelly, but she was backstage with Tommaso Ciampa and Keith Lee, and they said, well, you know what? We don't have a mystery partner tonight. We know who our mystery partner is this week, and that's Dominic Dijakovic. And he said, are you ready to go to war? And they're going to be ready to go to war. So that's incredible, Michael. I don't think nothing can top that segment in AEW. Who? The Dark Order, Young Bucks. Who? Who? You don't have a Johnny Gargano. There's no Johnny Gargano in stupid All Elite and Nobodies. So you know what? You have Jack Swagger, we the people, whatever, Michael. So you know what? Let's Eric. Hey, Eric, can you bring Michael back in? Yeah. All right, bring him in. Yeah, bring him in, Eric. Okay. Hey, Michael. So what'd you think of our segment? Our segment's awesome. Shayna Baszler, Michael, versus Rhea Ripley, December 18th.
I think this was better than wiping my butt with this thing. I mean, I had to wipe my butt with this thing because of the pathetic thing with Dakota Kai and Mia Yim. I mean, that was just boring. I mean, that was not even a match. That was just
whatever,
balling,
Michael.
as you call it.
Whatever, Michael. I don't want to hear your stupid AEW, so I'm going to go and take a bathroom break because that's what AEW is a bathroom break. So I'm going to
No. AEW, at least AEW has this. What do you have? You have something on a computer. I have something written down like a true. I mean, look at this. I mean, I made it to my own folder, the AEW Slam Zone.
Well, you know what? You write your little stuff down on your notebook. I have a word processor that I type in my notes, by the way.
Ooh, a word processor. Look at him, guys. He's a future processor. I'm the past that writes down just like the original wrestling company does.
Anyway, go ahead with your stupid, boring match. I'm going to go take a bathroom break.
Fifth match because I don't know. They must be like third or fourth match. This is the fifth match. It was a 20-minute time limit match. We had Chris Statlander look like an alien, dressed up like an alien, wrestling against Hikaru, or I'm sorry, I'm getting the name wrong. I apologize. As you know, she is the number one contender for the AEW Women's Championship. She's number one in the rankings for. See, at least AEW Wrestling has a ranking system more than what WWE Slam Zone even does. AEW Slam Zone has a ranking too. Great women's match. I had issues with my my connection to the AEW Dynamite show because Fatback Greasy and his stupid Eric loser that lost to Andre from Raw. He's pretty much a loser. So I saw little bits and pieces of it. It was a good women's match. I mean, look, we have two women's matches. You only had two, which were just garbage. But great win for Chris Statlander. Then after the match, the lights go out, and all of a sudden this new music hits. Here in the ring, standing in the entrance is Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong walks, and here comes Brandy Rhodes. Now, I know Brandy Rhodes is trying out this new gimmick thing with Awesome Kong, but I'm thinking it's way too much. You got the Dark Order, and then you got her, and then you got these what is this Slicer and Butcher dude, and then some chick calls the Queen. I mean, the thing is, Brandy Rhodes comes out and he says, you know what? Somebody can join the Dark family, the Soul family, or the Hell family, she calls it. And then she looks to Chris Statlander and says, you know, why don't you join us? So she can cut off your hair and all that kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden, during the commercial break, just before commercial, some random chick comes into the ring and wants her haircut. She wants to join the family thing. which I think the Brandy Rhodes family thing is getting redonkulous, dumb. I really don't like that segment because Brandy Rhodes needs to do stuff with Awesome Kong, but more different than what the Dark Order is doing, which the Dark Order just needs to leave AEW because I really don't think their segment thing with join thedarkorder.com, as you guys know, don't go to that site. It's really stupid. I tried it out and it was a really dumb site. So Brandy Rhodes comes out, and after that match is over with. Then we get back into the ring. We have a sixth match. We have Christopher Daniels, one half of the SCU, taking on one of my favorite wrestlers from Lucha Underground. To a lot of stuff I've watched his matches, Pentagon Jr., Zero Miedo, no fear, as he calls the thing, no fear kind of deal. Great match between those two. As you guys know, Christopher Daniels was taken out just before the tournament started. He was going to be with Frankie Kazarian and have the general and that kind of deal, which was the better. I like SCU, great tag team. They're the tag team champions. They need to start defending the belt. But great match, great back and forth match. But winner of that match was Pentagon Jr. With the package pile driver. As you know, the champion uses that kind of move. See, I told you that move is the most devastating move because apparently the ref was looking around and Pentagon Jr. low-blowed Christopher Daniels and put him in the package pile driver. We had Ray Phoenix out there distracting the ref, and he low-blowed him. But, yeah, I think that was a good match between Pentagon Jr. and Christopher Daniels. Now we'll wait for Mr. Fatback Greasy to come back with more of NXT TakeOver from the most garbage NXT ever because the AEW.
You know what, Michael? This is the worst AEW review I have ever heard.
I mean, look, we had what? We had 7 matches. How many matches did you guys had? You only had 5 or 6. I mean, we had more matches than you within an hour. Within an hour. I mean, come on. I mean, we have rankings in AEW. What does WWE have? They don't have the ranking system anymore. It's like it doesn't even exist anymore. It's like it's dead, buried, and gone. I mean, we have a ranking system. The women's division, I mean, we had Nia Rose, which I really don't think she's that good of a wrestler right now here at AEW because she loses to Japanese women. We got a girl that dresses up like an alien, which was dumb. But Hikari,
what I'm saying,
really good superstar.
Well, yeah,
she's the number 1 contender for the AEW Women's Championship.
A wannabe Kairi Sane.
Oh, but don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to tell you in the other part of the show, they did a ripoff from NXT TakeOver with Britt Baker at ringside going.
Anyway.
Good job, AEW.
Yeah, you know
what? AEW Slam Zone, vote for us.
Yeah, you know what? You can talk about that little part later because I got to get on with my review show, Michael. So I'm going to go on with the next match, talking about matches. We got several more. We got 3 more matches to go. So we have crap you, stupid Cassius Ohno come back from NXT UK. Yeah, okay, you don't belong in NXT in the US. So you know what, Cassius Ohno? You just got beat up by the original bro, Matt Riddle, because this is what happened to you, Ohno. Ohno hit a big suplex across the ring, and Ohno goes for the Gotch lift, but Riddle resists, and Riddle counters as the triangle, tangle, or whatever his stupid move is. And then Riddle hits with a ripcord knee to the face, and Riddle with the bro direct, if that's what you call it. He calls it. I don't know. I like another name for that. I don't like it. But anyway, he got the win. Your winner, the original bro, Matt Riddle, and it was awesome that Matt Riddle got the win. And this is kind of like a preview for Worlds Collide coming up. Royal Rumble weekend. It's going to be NXT UK versus NXT. And I don't know. I mean, is it going to be like another Survivor Series type war? I'm like, do we really need it? That's what I'm trying to say. Do we really need another war between two brands again? No, I think it should be a regular takeover if you ask me, because it's just we're gonna have takeover in Portland, Oregon on February the 16th, and it's gonna be amazing. But anyway, your winner, Matt Riddle, and we're gonna have Kushida. He's gonna come back. He returns tonight to face Roel Mendoza, but there was a little swerve there. But we'll get to that in a few minutes. Michael, what's your little segment, your boring little segment there, Michael? The crappy AEW, because you know what, Michael? We have Matt Riddle. We have Adam Cole, the loser, baby. We have Keith Lee. We have everybody that's bigger stars than your stars. Your only big stars y'all got is Chris Jericho. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. So you know what, Michael? I'm going to go ahead and get Eric to bring you back in. Eric, bring him back in, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was falling asleep during those matches. I was falling asleep to catch his retard. I mean, he needs to come to AEW.
Really?
We can show him. We can treat him with respect and show him what real wrestling is.
You can have him because he's stupid. Crap him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is better than NXT. We're in the main event. The main event of the evening. It was my buddy, my pal, one of the best wrestlers in the world that WWE Slam Zone did a horrible job to. Jon Moxley taking on Joey Janela, a rematch from Fight Fest. If you guys didn't check out Fighter Fest, go check it out. It was a really good show. Great AEW wrestling show. Great back and forth match. They started majority sometimes outside the ring, as what they usually are. They're both hardcore wrestlers. Jon Moxley beating the living crap out of Joey Janela. Joey Janela doing the same thing as Jon Moxley. Great match between those two. Jon Moxley does the dirty deeds in the middle of the ring, rolls them over 1, 2, 3, and all of a sudden Chris Jericho's music hits. And out comes Chris Jericho, Jack Hager, Sammy Guevara, Pride and Powerful of Santana and Ortiz. They come out, and Chris Jericho holds the title over his head. Now, to me, what I think is going to happen is this is getting close to the last show of 2018 or 2019. We'll have the December show coming up next week. If I were AEW, I'll have a swerve be done with Jericho and Jungle Boy, but Jon Moxley comes out and looks at Jungle Boy, or looks at Chris Jericho, and then DDTs Jungle Boy in the middle of the ring, and the ref rings the bell and have it in as a disqualification. What that will do is it will set up a match between Jon Moxley and Chris Jericho at Bash at the Beach. As you guys know, AEW has now took rights of Bash at the Beach. Set up a match going into getting ready for the new year, and they're going to be in Jacksonville, Florida, where they first began AEW on January 1st. Have that leading up to the match in Miami at Bash at the Beach, which is going to be pretty cool. I would like to see if they did Bash at the Beach. I would do it somewhere where they always do spring break kind of deal. You know, have a spring break. We have everybody in the pool like they did with WCW back in the day when they did Monday Nitro with people around away from the pool. You know, something like that. I mean, have like a little beach kind of feel to it, and then have it their way. So that's about it for AEW Dynamite for December 4th. I mean, we're done with AEW. I mean, NXT's got 2 or 3 more matches. It's like Who wants to sit and watch WWE Slam Zone when you can come over to AEW Slam Zone? As you guys know, I got a little breaking news for the Michael Miner channel, my channel. Later this year, the Michael Miner channel will no longer be called Michael Miner. It will be now called the AEW Slam Zone channel. Yes, the AEW Slam Zone channel, which we'll talk about AEW. We'll talk about independent wrestling. I have breaking news for you guys coming up in a few minutes or a few hours about an upcoming podcast that we're going to be doing for a good show coming up this next week. So stay tuned for the breaking news. So, Jungle Boy. Oh, wait, it's John Moxley. John, what's up, man? I know you did a great match with that Joey Janela. Great match. You want to bring back Fatback Greasy? I mean, go right ahead. The button's right there to bring him back on. Oh, don't break it. Don't break it. Just you got the barbed wire back. Go ahead and break the damn button. Bring him back in.
You know what?
Oh, there you go.
Come on. Really, Michael? Really? That was the main event, really?
Yeah.
Boring. Very boring. I got to get on. You say you know what? We don't have any matches. We got 2 matches to go. We have Kushida taking on Roland Mendoza in Big Swerve here. Roland Mendoza comes out. He didn't get to the ring because the Carolina Caveman, Trevor Lee, Cameron Grimes comes out, hits the stomp on, you know what, Cameron Grimes. So Michael, bye. I'm glad he's gone. But anyway, Cameron Grimes says, "I'm facing you now, buddy. You're facing me there, Kushida." So you know what? I was so hoping Cameron Grimes got the win here, but no, we have boring Kushida getting the win with a roll up, beating Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes is shocked, ladies and gentlemen, and it just, I'm just really they do Cameron Grimes that way. I'm like, oh, anyway. And then I'll talk about the matches that's announced next week in just a few minutes after this. But anyway, we're going on to the main event of the evening. The Undisputed Losers, baby, boom, took on Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, and Dominik Dijakovic. And this was a very great match. Because guess what? The Undisputed Losers lost the match. Michael's team is the Undisputed Losers, and they totaled losers, by the way. Who cares? Anyway, great match. The referee got knocked down because Balor come in, hit a drop kick on Adam Cole, and the referee was out, ladies and gentlemen, and then all of a sudden, it was just chaos, and Balor, Cole got into it, and Keith Lee got a hold of Cole, and it was amazing. Balor grabs Ciampa. He hit the 1916 in the middle of the ring. Fans boo Balor. And then Cole drops his knee pad, and then Lee catches him for the big jackhammer in the middle of the ring for the pin to win for his team, the Keith Lee, Tommaso Ciampa, and Dijakovic got the win. And then all of a sudden, William Regal comes out and makes an announcement that Adam Cole, the loser, baby, is going to have to defend his title on December 18th. The show I'm going to still, by the way, and I'm going to see it live, and I can't wait. It's going to be an amazing people. And you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait to see that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in my earpiece, but anyway. But let me move on. William Regal announced that match. It's going to be amazing. But next week is going to be in the match that he just announced, a triple threat. Keith Lee versus Borin Balor versus Tommaso Ciampa. Whoever wins faces Adam Cole at the December 18th show. And that's when I'm going to predict in a minute what's going to happen, but Adam Cole will lose the championship, and he will go over to his little buddies and cry, O'Reilly Auto Parts and Bobby Fish Camp and Roderick Strongman. He's going to go over there and cry. So what am I going to do? We were supposed to have a party at the L House tonight, and we can't do that, and because I can't pay for my food at the L House. It's like, what am I going to do? Because you know what? I don't care. I don't care anymore. I lost the belt. But you know what, folks? That's undisputed. Boom. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, who cares about Adam the Loser? Undisputed Losers. Baby. Boom. You know what? And that's undisputed, Michael. So, NXT, that was an awesome main event. Better than your main event, Michael, because NXT is the best brand in professional wrestling. So, Michael Miner, can we get Eric? Can we get Michael back on, please? Can we please get back? I heard. Did you say Michael Miner has a Rockin' Grandpa's picture? The Rockin' Grandpa's? Get him back on the screen. Let's see that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at my favorite game, Minecraft. I mean,
really?
I was too busy. I was looking at my awesome autographs. I was too busy from the boring main event. I mean, Kashia. I mean, he's stupid. He's all. I mean, look at this. I mean, I was famous on this show. I mean, the man right here. I was famous on that show. Let's see here. There you go. I got to meet him. He was a good guy. Let me see here. Oh, look. There we go. 9-time champs, baby, right there.
The Rockin' Grandpas. That's who they are. The Rockin' Grandpas.
Yeah, disrespect from him, ladies and gentlemen. You think he's a wrestling fan? All he is a disrespecting guy that wants his UK championship. Is your King of England title? I want my King of England title.
Blah, 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 Michael. You know what? They're rocking in their grandpa. Because you know what, Michael? They wanted to charge me $50 for an autograph. That's unreal, Michael.
Thank God. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Yours truly is getting notifications for WWE Supercard. I apologize. I got better cards that coming up. So.
Really? And then, Michael, talking about WWE Supercard, I heard from my buddy Eric Young, you stole my code for Supercard. I cannot believe you did that, Michael.
I didn't steal it. Somebody sent it to me. I mean, it said from WWE Slam Zone. Here's a gift for being the most dominant 2-year champion. So I was just like, cool. I like these QR codes. I mean,
really?
I mean, it even said Fatback Greasy doesn't even do them, so he doesn't even play the game. So they gave them to me. I mean,
really?
I mean, look what happened on AEW. Did you see what happened on Dynamite? Chris Jericho mentioned your name. He put you on the list of people he doesn't want to face because he knows you are a loser. Loser.
He don't want to face me because I can knock him out in 5 seconds, Michael. Because I am the true King of England champion of the world. I don't have my belt because I can't find it. Somebody stole it, and I don't know who, okay? It's like people are coming in here left and right.
Fiend, did you take his belt? Fiend, did you take his belt? No, you didn't take his belt. You didn't take his belt, Fiend? You want to tell him? You want to say something to him?
No, I'm good. Okay. I'm good. But I need to get on with the announcements for next week before we irate NXT tonight. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, NXT William Regal has announced Adam Cole will defend his title on Wednesday, December 18th on USA at Full Sail Live. It's going to be Adam Cole defending against the triple threat winners between Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, and Finn Balor. I'm going to go ahead and give my prediction. Tommaso Ciampa wins. He goes on December 18th to face Cole. Your winner, Goldie, comes home to Tommaso Ciampa. So, Michael, let's go ahead and give your prediction. Well, I'll allow you to give your predictions on this. So, Michael, go ahead.
Sorry, but there's only one person. I mean, there's only one person that you gotta. There's only one man, baby. The man himself, The bask in his glory. Bask in his glory. Bask in his glory. Yes, Keith Lee is my pick because he's the man that survived. He's the man that beat Seth Rollins. He pinned him, and he beat the living crap out of Roman Reigns. It was the last man for NXT and got respect. What has any of your guys done? Nothing.
Well, you know,
you got to beat up the Viking Raiders. Ooh. Yay, look, I have a better beard for them. They have this person for their show, but sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be AEW Slam Zone. I'm sorry. I'll put the belts back on. It's okay. Don't just put the bat down. Good job. Okay.
So your pick is stupid Keith Lee versus Adam Cole. So who's going to win? Who's your pick out of that match then?
Oh, bask in his glory. Oh, bask in his glory. I think it's about time for him to be the NXT champion. First or second African American to become the NXT champion behind Big E. I mean, look, Big E won the NXT title. It's his turn.
Wait, is my ear stopped up? Can somebody please check my ears, because is it really stopped up, ladies and gentlemen? Because I thought he loved Adam Cole, baby.
I still love Adam Cole, but here's the thing. If Adam Cole loses, don't forget he's going to Monday Night Raw. He's taking the Undisputed Era to Raw or SmackDown, and they're going to dominate Raw. They're going to dominate SmackDown. So,
well,
but they'll go after WrestleMania. So
I'm going to say this: they can't beat the OC. How's that? Because the phenomenal AJ Styles is better than Adam Cole, baby. Anyway,
no, my boys are better than them idiots. I mean, not this, but this Bullet Club, baby, the man himself from the most dominant tag team champions in New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Gorillas of Destiny. What has those two losers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, won? Ooh, the best in the world tag teams. Ooh, they wanted a turmoil. Ooh, for a trophy. Boring.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, who cares what he says? But anyway, let's also talk about what else is announced for December 11th, next week's episode of NXT. What do y'all have? Do y'all have anything announced there, Michael? Do y'all have anything announced? Nothing.
The only thing we have announced right now for December 18th, we have Chris Jericho defending the AEW World Championship against none other than Jungle Boy. But that's the only match we have so far. We have that match so far. We have more coming up next week, and they will be announced for the 18th.
Jungle Boy? Who is he?
I know, but I already told you, good fans, of what the twist that I have is going to happen. So,
is he kin to Jungle Girl on that Women's of Wrestling show?
No, he's not related to them.
Anyway, I don't even care. But next week's episode, we have Dakota Kai taking on Mia Yim. Michael, you got thoughts on that?
Don't care.
And then we have NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Lio Rush defends against Angel Garza. To me, who cares? It's a Cruiserweight match. Don't care. Lio Rush is going to retain. And then we have that number one contender triple threat match, and I predicted Tommaso Ciampa. And then we have the other match announced. NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler defends against Rhea Ripley, and she's going to finally lose. Stupid Baszler is going to walk out without any gold, and your winner will be Rhea Ripley, the first ever UK champion and the first ever NXT Women's Champion. Two belt Ripley. Too bad she don't have the UK belt, but Kaylee Ray's got it. Ugh. Whoever. But Rhea Ripley will be the first ever UK and the regular NXT champion, Michael.
Yeah. Rhea Ripley will win. Fine, don't care. She'll
And
lose it at Takeover Portland. So.
And ladies and gentlemen, before we Fatback Greasy gets out of here for the night, I'm going to rate NXT, and then they had an announcement about year-end awards. So we'll get to that in a minute. What does AEW have? No year-end awards, but I rate NXT tonight. I'll give it 9 out of 10 because it was an amazing show. I can't wait for next week and December 18th. So, Michael, you know what? I got to go take a break a minute. You go ahead and rate your little. Give the people your thoughts on overall of AE Elite and Nobodies, Michael. Go ahead.
I apologize for Fatback Greasy, but there will be a year-end award for AEW. We'll have the best wrestler of AEW, the best women of AEW, the match of the year, which I have like 3 or 4 matches of the year for that. But yeah, I give AEW an 8.5 out of 5. We all know NXT is going to win again because of with the whole Dark Order and all that kind of stuff. But AEW will bounce back. It's fine. We got the end of 2019 coming up. We will bounce back in 2020. So it's no big and worry. So it's fine. AEW Slam Zone will still be the most dominant YouTube channel than WWE Slam Zone. So it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. AEW fans, we'll dominate. It's okay. John, you want to bring
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on, Michael, but you sound like you're in a having audio technical issues here. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me let Michael fix that if he can. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about NXT Year Awards. I'm not going to go through them all because it'd take forever. But NXT Year End Awards 2019 is up live on their YouTube, or not YouTube channel, but WWE.com. You can go vote on WWE.com and Twitter. And they have I think it's like 12 categories. You have Match of the Year, Takeover of the Year, Star of the Year, Up and Coming Star of the Year, so on, Women's Star of the Year. Just go on there and vote, ladies and gentlemen, on who you like to win the NXT year-end awards. But, ladies and gentlemen, I will go ahead and give some updates right here at the WWE Slam Zone. Who cares about Michael's updates on the AEW, whatever he calls himself, channel? But what I say happens here at the Zone, and we're going to have WWE 2K20 Dream Match Series. It's coming here to the WWE Slam Zone. And then this weekend, everyone, stay tuned for the second ever episode of NXT Weekend Update. It's going to be amazing. And we're going to go over, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if Michael knows this, but they're going to have an NXT house show live event tomorrow night in Jacksonville, Florida. And it's going to be an all-women's NXT live event. So that's the first time ever for an NXT live event, all women's show. I'm going to review it, and I'm going to be a nice person, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be a nice person, and I'm going to let my buddy, my friend, Michael Scars, come in to the NXT Weekend Update and give his opinions and thoughts of the NXT Weekend Live house show loops. So NXT Weekend Update happens this weekend, Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. It happens. The video should be live Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. It will be live. We will be taping it Saturday night. So stay tuned for that Sunday night. You will love NXT Weekend Update. And so New Year's resolution is going to be pushed back. It's not happening in 2019, but it's happening January 2020. New Year's resolution is going to be back right here at the WWE Slam Zone. You will find out who in the world, and I'm going to definitely find out where's Willie Joe? We haven't seen Willie Joe in like forever, and we haven't seen Big Red in a while. So where are they at? And then we have these crazy masked men walking around here thinking they own the place. And I'm tell you what, I'm going to take care of that, Michael. Eric, don't bring him in yet, okay? Don't bring him in yet, because I'm going to take care of the masked men that Michael Miner can't even accomplish taking out the masked men. So you know what, Michael? New Year's resolution is going to be epic. And I don't know, are you going to be a part of it? I don't know. I guess I don't know. We'll have to find out. Is Michael Scars is returning to the free previews? Yeah, he might, but I don't know. But y'all have to tune in to find out. Final resolution 2020. New Year's resolution, not final resolution, will happen right here at WWE Slam Zone. Stay tuned for all that. Big shout outs. Want to give a big update on Big Red. Big Red, he is recovering really good. He's back home. He's ready to go soon. So it might be a few more months, but y'all will probably see Big Red soon, right at the WWE Slam Zone. So please pray for Big Red still. He's still recovering, and just please pray for him. And ladies and gentlemen, please just stay tuned for everything coming up. NXT Weekend Update. Please come back to the WWE Slam Zone to check it out. Michael, can we bring Michael in, please? Eric, hit the button, Eric. Okay, there we go.
If I hit the button, geez, Eric Young, you're a loser. You don't even know crap on how to work a computer. My buddy here, John Moxley, knows it. But yeah, anyways, yeah, prayers to Big Red. Hope he gets better. Can't wait for New Year's resolution. Yours truly is making a return like he did last time. He made his triumphant return as the podcast champion as usual. And I'll be bringing the prediction championship with me because I love draping in gold like always. But anyways, as you all know, the Michael Miner channel is now going to be nulled and void. It will be called the AEW Slam Zone. Now, here's the thing. We will do WWE Supercard. Don't worry, WWE Supercard will still be on the channel. We thought we'd make a transition. We're gonna I'm gonna take the belts off because now it's time to get serious from the real Michael Miner. As you guys know, the Michael Miner channel hasn't been on YouTube in a very long time. As you guys know, I've been busy here. I've been busy doing a lot of EFED wrestling, winning medals, doing a lot of things for EFED wrestling. Breaking news. Now the big breaking news for the show. Michael Miner's Independent Wrestling Podcast will be making its early debut. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, wait, but you're just doing it spring 2020. Yes, I know I'm still doing it, but we have NWA Presents Into the Fire pay-per-view coming up next week on December the 13th. So December 12th, the day before, I will be doing a prediction podcast. Now, I don't know how to work it. I might do it on here. I might do it on my computer. I don't know how to do it. But there will be a lot of great matches. We have a 2 out of 3 falls NWA 10 pounds of gold match. We have Nick Aldis defending the 10 pounds of gold against James Storm. James Storm has picked Brian Hefner, and Nick Aldis has picked Tim Storm because the 2 out of 3 falls, they're going to pick referees. So they picked the referees in the season finale of NWA Power. As you guys know, Jim Cornette is no longer part of the show. But at NWA Into the Fire, I'm afraid I got some bad news. Bad news, Barrett. Yes, Stu Bennett will be making his NWA commentary debut at Into the Fire. We have 6 women tag team or a tag team match, women's tag team match. We have the NWA Women's Champion, Allison Cade, and she's got some partner. I can't know what her partner's name is. I don't know by heart. But they'll be taking on Thunder Rose and Marty Bell, as you guys know, she was part of a show that I created called Prime Wrestling Report. What else do we got? We have the NWA Tag Team Championship rematch, as you guys saw. The tag team champions, the 9-time NWA World Tag Team Champions of the Rock and Roll Express, will be defending the belts against the Wild Card in a rematch from Power. Melina's going to be there. Carmella, I don't know if she's going to be there at the show because, Nick Aldis has told her not to be there. We have the NWA National Championship being defending Colt Boom Boom Cabana will be defending his title against Ricky Sparks and Aaron Baker, whatever the hell his name is, Aaron Carr, whatever. We all know him as Damian Sandow. But that's all the matches. We have more matches that will be announced. I have the match card already going. So the podcast will be making its early debut. Stay tuned to the my channel, which will be called the AEW Slam Zone. I don't know. What have you, the fans, pick out? What kind of a channel would you like to call my channel? I'm going to try to go away from my real name and get into something different. As you guys know, we have the Michael Gaming 26 channel, the gaming channel, which is put on hold because I don't have any games right now to play. So that will be in the near future. But that's it for a lot of updates. Shout outs to everybody on TikTok. Yes, guys, go to TikTok. As you know, Michael Miner 7 on TikTok. Go check it out. I did some funny videos with Britt Bricker, a great friend of mine. So go check him out on TikTok. That's it. That's it for the updates and shout outs. We'll be bringing Fatback Greasy in if he's got any final things he wants to say or if he wants to end the stream. So, guys, thank you so much. Go to Facebook/WWE Slam Zone and vote for AEW Slam Zone, the winner of the first show. Come on, bring the AEW love. Not the WWE Slam Zone, not NXT. Not NXT, AEW show. So, thank you so much for watching. I am Michael Miner. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting messages from WWE Supercard because my fusion is completed. As you guys know, as you saw the last video I just did. So, bye.
I hope everybody enjoyed this WWE NXT versus AEW, the Wednesday Night Wars, the Fatback Greasy Show versus the Michael Scars Show. Mike Fatback Greasy's NXT versus Michael Scars AEW. Anyway, stay tuned. This is happening each and every week right here at the WWE Slam Zone. I hope everybody enjoys this. His first ever episode. I hope everybody enjoyed it. So please stay tuned every week for this show, this brand new show, me versus Michael Scars. NXT versus AEW, and please stay tuned. NXT Weekend Update Sunday night. Please don't miss it. Special guest Michael Scars will be here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody has a blessed week out there. Stay tuned this weekend. NXT Weekend Update, the Fatback Greasy Show, the Michael Scars Show is out. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen, and we're out.